Every issue has different sides. 3C brings them together, not to clash, but to listen. Real people sharing, understanding, finding common ground. Candid, constructive conversations start here.
हमें आज़ादी जरूर 1947 में मिली, 1947 में मिली, बट मैं बोलता हूँ देश के जो बैकवर्ड समाज को आज़ादी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बाद मिली, जब उन्हें रिजर्वेशन मिला।
हर व्यक्ति देश का भगत सिंह और चंद्रशेखर का समर्थन करता है, लेकिन चलता गांधी की नीति से है। इसीलिए रिजर्वेशन इज अ पॉइजन इन इंडिया। यह देश के लिए एक जहर है, और जब तक केवल आर्थिक आधार पर अगर आरक्षण नहीं दिया जाएगा, जो वास्तविकता में इसके हकदार हैं, अगर आप आर्थिक आधार पर जब इसे लागू कराएंगे तो उसमें ब्राह्मण का ही बच्चा नहीं आगे बढ़ेगा, उसमें दलित का भी बच्चा आगे बढ़ेगा, उसमें पिछड़े का भी बच्चा आगे बढ़ेगा, उसमें अल्पसंख्यक का भी बच्चा आगे बढ़ेगा।
उस बच्चे को दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में लेना था एडमिशन, लेकिन उसके मार्क्स अच्छे नहीं आए, तो उसने रिजर्वेशन के थ्रू उसमें एडमिशन लिया। 2 महीने वहाँ पढ़ाई करने के बाद उसे ये रियलाइज़ हुआ कि मुझे यहाँ नहीं पढ़ना है, मुझे तो कैम्ब्रिज और ऑक्सफोर्ड में पढ़ना है, और वो वहाँ चला गया मिड सेशन अपना वो छोड़ के।
कास्ट रिजर्वेशन पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन स्कीम नहीं है, वो रिप्रेजेंटेशन के लिए है, सबके इक्वल रिप्रेजेंटेशन के लिए।
जो मिसयूज़ होता है इस पूरी पॉलिसी का, उस मिसयूज़ को रोकने के लिए हमें कुछ चेक एंड बैलेंस मैकेनिज्म डेवलप करना चाहिए। आई एम वेरी हैप्पी that somebody from the tribal community is among us। और आज आपने जो अपना व्यक्तिगत अनुभव शेयर किया, बट आप मन छोटा नहीं करना है आपको।
लेकिन रिजर्वेशन हो या नहीं हो, डिग्निटी आजकल रिजर्वेशन से और कास्ट से ज़्यादा थोड़ी आर्थिक स्थिति पे भी डिपेंडेंट हो गई है।
कास्ट सेंसस ऐसा नहीं किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का एजेंडा है, ये बहुत पहले से कास्ट सेंसस होना चाहिए, क्योंकि कास्ट सेंसस एक्चुअली में जब तक हमें अपने नंबर नहीं पता चलेंगे तो हम कैसे कोई योजना को लागू कर पाएंगे।
Those who have less in life should have more in law। जिनके पास जीवन में कम है उन्हें कानून में ज़्यादा मिलना चाहिए।
ये मेरे लिए काफ़ी आई ओपनर एंड शॉकिंग था कि अभी भी इस मेंटालिटी के लोग हैं जो ये कहते हैं कि यहाँ मत बैठो, या तुमको तो रिजर्वेशन मिल जाएगा, या तुम पढ़ क्यों रहे हो।
कोई व्यक्ति सवर्णों की बात नहीं करना चाहता, केवल दलित और पिछड़ा क्यों।
These were 2 juveniles who were 16 and 17-year-old. They were on a joyride. They were on alcohol, and they hit the divider because they were speeding. My husband was on his ride, not knowing that something like this will just come up on him. He was taken to the hospital. He was brought dead.
There's a lot of brain science which is constantly been telling us that the frontal cortex, prefrontal cortex of the brain, is the last part of the brain to develop. And that happens in early 20s.
This girl was 6-year-old. She was found in a public toilet with her throat slit completely from here to there and bleeding to death. He had raped her and almost killed her. She survived miraculously. It was her fate. But this guy was out in 1 week from juvenile justice board.
Children do come from certain social backgrounds where they are not probably as privileged as you and me to have that kind of education or that kind of upbringing, and it would be wrong to blame the child in those situations that now that you've committed a crime you have to be tried as an adult.
I feel that till the time juveniles are not punished and not treated as adults, these things will not stop.
They are being treated as adults. They will then come out of that jail as hardened criminals, which often also lead to relapses or recidivism.
My research tells me that it does not work as a deterrent. On the contrary, the moment you give harsher sentences, you actually increase the rate of repeat offending.
I don't know, when you can plan a rape, when you can plan a murder, you know that you need to kill the victim because otherwise you'll be, kind of you can't leave the witness. That kind of mindset, it means they have evolved.
While a child has committed an offence, there is also a possibility of coexisting of that child as a victim. We all actually do align, and we are all standing on the same pedestal when it comes to effective implementation, which is something that we are all struggling in our own capacities, in our own spaces. And I believe that these conversations, these spaces are also equally important because they reinforce the the importance or the crucial implementation of the law that is necessary.
People must understand that if they've done wrong, they'll have to bear the consequences.
Exactly. That's the only
That's
ask.
where I-
That's the only ask.
I'm a psychologist and a mother of two.
I'm a father of Vasav.
I have a 7-year-old.
I've been a sociologist, I've been an educator, but as parents, and I really want to say this,
I had to buy an iPad for my son. Now, when it comes to social media, so there are benefits as well of social media, but unfortunately, we live in times where the negatives outweigh the positives a lot more.
When we give access to kids and to social media, I feel then, we've put our kids on a bicycle, on a downhill, with they knowing how to ride down, but no brakes, I feel.
He's a social media influencer. He started his journey like a coder only, and he's done various certifications starting from Harvard to Google and a lot of them. Then we moved to creating content. So he is a content creator. He's got over 300,000 followers on Instagram.
My daughter learnt English more through Peppa Pig rather than her preschool or me teaching her. The play-based childhood has completely vanished.
unfortunately, this world is a reality. It has robbed children of, it is mostly an adult world. It's suited for adults. It has robbed children of spaces and opportunities and experiences.
Obviously, yes, you would see some negative comments. It is again a way how you embrace it, because today, tomorrow, later, you would get negative comments when you move into the real world. You will get to colleges, you will get ragging in the real world when we are in service. So how do you actually embrace it and stand by it and actually deliver? So all of this becomes part of the learning.
The world around us is changing. There is no denying that. There is no stopping that. How much ever we want for the world to slow down, for the technology to slow down, or our children to be technology free or screen free, it's almost impossible, let's face it. So we might as well embrace it in a regulated, moderated way.